What is up, everybody? It's your boy True Nord bringing you another video. Today I'm playing some SafeGuard, and if you guys have checked out my buddy Setbacks channel, he actually uploaded a SafeGuard game yesterday, which is a really good game. Really good talk about Ben Carlson and some of his stuff, and he's got a really good speech on it, an inspirational talk, so you guys should definitely check that out. I'll have the link to it in the description below. But today I'm also playing SafeGuard, which is a game where you have to escort a robot into the other team's base by walking beside him, but steadily you're getting killed by the other team because you're walking beside the robot. They're trying to kill the robot. It's chaotic. But today I want to talk to you about something other than COD, other than YouTube, other than gaming. Right now we're in the heart of football, the heart of the college football, NFL, but I'm mainly a college guy, so we're in the heart of it right now. We're 3/4 of the way through the season, and I'm from South Carolina. I'm not a South Carolina fan. I'm not a Clemson fan. I'm actually a UGA fan, but we've kind of struggled a little bit this year. Not sure if Mark Richt's going to really keep his job after this year. I think they'll give him another year, but I'm rooting for Clemson to win it because they are from my home state, and it'd be cool to have someone from the home state win, bring a lot to our state, so hopefully they'd win. And Clemson, yeah, they're number one right now, and even though they struggled the first half against Florida State, they had an awesome game, fought from behind, and really just, they look good. I mean, that's all I can really say about them is that they look good. They look extremely good. I've been definitely keeping up with them. I have nothing against Clemson unless they are playing Georgia, but other than that, I'm rooting for Clemson. They're a good team. They're well coached. Dabo's probably the best coach in the league, if not the best coach ever. He just really gets into the game. And then at number 2, you got Alabama, who is, ever since their loss to Ole Miss, it's hard to beat those guys. It's hard to beat Alabama twice in 1 year, let alone just beat them once. Ole Miss snuck by them early before they got all their ducks in a row. But Alabama looks good. They took down LSU, who was in the top 4 last week. LSU was 2 and Alabama was 3. And Alabama took them down last weekend, and it was actually not a bad game, but they shut Fournette down. I think he had 9 carries at one time and only had 9 yards, so about a yard a carry, which is not very good. And number 3, you got Ohio State, which I know they won it last year, and I know they're the returning champions, but they're sneaking by. No offense to you Ohio State fans, but they're sneaking by. They still got 2 really tough games at the end of the year. They still have Michigan and Michigan State, who are both really good teams, and I don't personally see Ohio State winning that one. I don't see them beating both those teams. I think either Michigan or Michigan State's going to end up knocking them out, and I think that's probably going to push either Baylor or Iowa up into the top 4. And Notre Dame, they've also looked really well, and I mean, they're 8-1 on the year, but their only loss is to the number 1 team in the country. Clemson's the only person to beat them, and Clemson played them really well. And Clemson's in the driver's seat this year, guys. If you're not a Clemson fan and you don't want Clemson to win, you got to respect Clemson. You can't hate Clemson. I don't care if you're a Carolina fan. I don't care who you are. You cannot disrespect Clemson because of the ball they're playing. I mean, they're not giving up a bunch of points. They've had one game where the defense wasn't all there in the second half, but other than that, their defense has been solid, and I think that whoever is I think Notre Dame's probably going to stay number 4, and if Ohio State stays 3, I think Clemson's going to end up playing Notre Dame, and that's going to be a good matchup to see again. So you'd see Notre Dame and Clemson play again, which Notre Dame's not going to want to lose to Clemson twice, so it's going to be a little bit harder to beat this time. But I see that I think Clemson's going to win that game and end up playing Alabama. And I don't think Ohio State's going to be in it. So I think it'll be Clemson and Alabama in the national championship, which I would love to see. I've never actually watched a game where Clemson and Alabama have locked horns. I'm not even sure if they've played. I'm sure they have in the past, but not to my knowledge. But I would love to see them play because this is something I haven't never seen. I'm just lately, the last couple of years, getting really big into football, but I've loved Clemson and Alabama to lock horns because I know Clemson's good, and everyone that knows anything about football knows Alabama's always good. They're always a good team to beat. If you beat Alabama, it's an upset. I don't care if you're the #1 team in the country or if you're in last place. If you beat Alabama, it's going to be an upset. So I would love Clemson to lock horns with Alabama just so if they do win that, which I think they will, I think they could really, really just show everybody what they're about. Like, they can show that they're here to hang. I mean, Clemson's 9-0. You got Alabama 8-1. They can be beat. Yes, they didn't have their ducks in a row, but they can be beat. It shows they can be beat. Clemson can be beat, but have they been beat this year? No, they haven't. So you cannot say that they're not good. They're not. They've beat 9 teams. Don't say they haven't played anybody either, because they have played people. They beat Florida State. Florida State has been a top team for the longest time. They beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame's always good. They still got the South Carolina game at the end of the year, which is just a tough game because it's a rivalry game. But they do have some hard games they play. They really do. And you got to give it up to Clemson and Dabo for running that team the way he does. He's an awesome coach. And Alabama 8-1. They had the tough loss to Ole Miss. Obviously, Ohio State, they're going to get knocked out, like I said. And Notre Dame. So whatever you guys, who do you guys think is going to win it? What's your top 4? And I just want to know what you guys think is going to happen, and who is your favorite team, and what do you think about this video? If you think I talked well enough about it, or if I didn't talk well enough about it, just give me some feedback. Give me any kind of feedback at all, because it helps me out. It helps me make better videos, and it helps me with speech stuff, and it helps me with video quality, all kinds of stuff. Any feedback at all, I would love to hear from you guys, because I would like for you guys to keep viewing my videos and keep checking it out. And I appreciate all you guys have been watching. And if you don't mind, check out the links in the description. You won't regret it. They're really good links. And it's been awesome making these videos for you guys. And I appreciate everybody. And it's been Noor. I'm out.
Yeah, now we get more XP and stuff.
Hostile robot shut down.
Got it. Chilling back.
Battery down.
Incoming grenade!
Actually, the robot's actually really nice.
The hostile robot is on the move.
No, dude. I was so close to.
Assault unit down. Battery down.
Their robot has been disabled. Robot is online. Disable it.
Battery killed.
The world
Dang,
is
dude.
watching. Show them the win.
Not even a 1 KD right now.
Tango down.
Time's running out. Finish this.
Did I not get that?
Outright KIA.
The hostile robot has been disabled.
I want to kill Cam. Man. I did not do good at all.
Superior fucking force.